Shalom, shalom, shalom. We give a praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM Rakah HaKudash, Barak YAHAWAH, Barak YAHWASHI, Call HALAHYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM Rakah HaKudash, and a praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM Rakah HaKudash, and of course, in the Mara said about the Mill Son teach you well. And the main topic of the lesson is if you're not the elect, it don't matter what you do. No, you can repent, you can try to say a prayer, but if you're not the elect, the Lord just not dealing with you, okay? No. So, the main point of this lesson is just to show you, man, that only the Lord is just dealing with the elect, no? And you got a lot of people out there that come in at the last minute, try to get right with the Lord, or at the last second, trying to repent, but it's not going to work out for them, because only the Lord calls, but they did not answer, man. What's like? Yeah, the Lord called, but they did not answer, man. They did not take heed to the word Yahawah Shai. So the Lord just got to abandon them in the time of their tribulation. Now, so I just want to get this example real quick first. In 1 Samuel 15, and start verse 23. Start verse 22. And Samuel said, have Yahawah as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahawah. Behold, to obey it better than the sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of ram. So better to obey the word Yahawah Shema Shai is trying to seek your own righteousness. Trying to do your own way, do your own thing, for instance, what Saul was trying to do. He was trying to offer up a sacrifice for disobeying the Lord. No, you wouldn't have to offer up sacrifice if you disobeyed the Lord in the first place. No, but dudes, Jake in the past used the sacrifices basically as a scapegoat. Say, oh, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to offer up a sacrifice so I can get away with it. That was the nigga mentality back then. But nah, man. You can't have that. You can't have that mindset, man. You got to do the will of Yahawah Shema Shai. That the Lord told you to do in the first place. But Saul didn't do that. So I keep on. For rebellion, that's a sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry. So only if you're stubborn, you're rebellious, you don't want to do the word, Yahawah Shema Shai, you want to do your own thing. That's likened to adultery, man. Because thou has, so not adultery, idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahawah, he have also rejected thee for being king. So the Lord straight rejected Saul for being the king of Israel. Because he disobeyed the Lord, man. And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I transgressed the commandment of the Lord in thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me, that I may worship Yahawah by Shema Shai. This nigga Saul, he's like, oh, man, I fucked up, man. Please, just, pardon me, just forgive me for what I did, man. I didn't mean it. Shit like that. Now, what does Saul say? What does Samuel say? Verse 26. And Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of Yahawah, and Yahawah have rejected thee for being king over Israel. So only didn't matter what the hell Saul did, No, Saul could have repented 5,000 times and did sacrifices, but only he was not meant to be king. The Lord took him out. Well, but yeah, the Lord did take him out. The Lord also rejected him for being king, man. Same thing here, man. And there's truth, man. No, you're not the elect. No matter what you do, what you say, or what you try to act. You're not the elect. You're not the elect. You're not going to get saved regardless of what you do. The same thing with these 2/3 when they take that chip, man. So when you take that C hit, man, you're done. You're finished. It don't matter you try to pray or repent. You can repent all day, but you didn't obey the word of Yahawah Shema Shai, man. So the lawyer got to take you out. Because you're part of this system. Now let's go here. Book of Proverbs, chapter 1. In fact, hold up. Abomination. Let's do this up. Abomination, real quick. Hearing their prayer should be an abomination, something like that. Just a second, let me look this up. No, their prayer should be an abomination unto him. Oh, here we go. Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. So, only you don't obey the words of YAHAWASHI. No, your prayers are an abomination. The Lord don't care about what you're saying, man. No, because you're not doing what he told you to do, man. You know? And only that day you're set up not to do it, man. Oh, let's get another one too, guys. I keep saying you're set up not to do it because the Lord had vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. The Lord had people who he chose, and the Lord had people who he did not choose. No? No? There's Romans 9, verse 20. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that... Let's start with 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who has resisted his will? Whoever resisted his will. So, well, the Lord's the one to make me do all these things. So it is his fault. He's the one hardening my heart. No, it's his fault. No, you can't blame the Lord. Now reading on, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahawah? So the same form saying to him that fought it, why hast thou made me thus? So the Lord made you like that. The Lord made you wicked, man. No, so he can't talk shit against the Most High. He's the one who created you. No, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Have not the potter power or the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Or if Yahweh willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, man. So the Lord had vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, man. And that he might make known the riches of the glory of his glory of mercy. It's like, they may make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. So the Lord had vessels of wrath to destruction and vessels of honor to glory. No? And we're trying to be those vessels of honor, man. No, but the people who are of wrath, it don't matter what they do, man. No, because the Lord predestined them to go off. The Lord predestined them to be wicked, to be evil. No, this is why we fear Yahawah Shimon Shai, because we don't want to be of that number of men to, fall out and, just turn to a complete reprobate man. We don't want to be like that, man. No, but there gotta be people like that, man, and they gotta come up at the last second when the tribulation happened. And they gotta try to come up at the last second, try to repent, but the Lord not gonna hear them. Proverbs 1, start verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates in the city she uttereth her voice, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? As scorners delight in their scorings, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I'll pour out my spirit unto you. I'll make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye have refused. No, but only, the Lord trying to make it known. How? Through us. Through us going out there to the highways and byways and preaching and teaching. Now we're making known the word of Yahawah Shemar Shai, but people don't want to hear. And people don't want to listen. They mock, they talk shit about us, they slander us, they lie on us, all sorts of despicable shit. But it's all cool. Because I have a call and you refuse, I stretch out my hand, and no man regards them, and no one paying attention to the word of the Lord. No, but ye have set not all my counsel, and with none of my reproofs. So they don't give a damn with the reproof for the word Yahawah Shemar Shai. They don't give a damn, man. Those type of niggas. But ye have said not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh upon you as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then they shall call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they should not find me. So the Lord not gotta protect you, man. The Lord not gotta help you, man. Because only in the day they didn't care for YAHAWASHI. You know, you trying to do your own thing. You know, you try to make it big in this world, try to flesh out your rap career or whatever. You know, the Lord you gotta take you out, man. No, no. But the main point is, it don't mean nothing you can do, man. The Lord did choose you. And the Lord's only gotta gather His elect. There's Matthew 24:31 across the four corners of the earth. You're not the elect, and nothing you can do. No, no. So there's just an admonishment of fear. Then why we should fear YAHAWASHI, man? Because the Lord controls all things. No, no. In fact, let's get that. Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh has made all things for Himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Lord made the wicked for the day of evil, man. And only you're not the elect, you're part of it, man. And we're hoping not to be part of that, man. No. But Lord, that's basically the main point. Go again, give up praises and glorification to Yahweh, Shabbat, Shemakah, QADASH, and Shalom.